Well, hey kids, Riddick the Critic here, and I'm on the search for a stupid-ass story. Do you see a stupid-ass story anywhere? You do? Where? Where? Oh, there's one! There's a stupid-ass story! Well, hey guys, the Black Critic Guy, and oh boy, have the movie gods blessed me today with a bizarre yet fun and interesting news story to share with you all that I could not stop laughing and smiling about. In fact, true story, I've spent the past 25 minutes trying to do this intro, but I kept having to redo it because I kept bursting out in laughter at how ludicrous of an idea this is and how stupid Hollywood is for even attempting or even thinking about doing this. I mean, seriously, are you that much out of ideas? Do you have no new ideas at all? Are there any lows that you won't sink to earn a quick buck and to milk off the nostalgia of your audience? Like, seriously, how do you not read the news article, just the title of the article itself, and not burst out into laughter? Because I'll tell you right now, when I saw it, I was laughing. And you all saw my title already, you saw my thumbnail, you saw the intro, you know what I'm about to talk about. About an hour ago, I received a tweet from a follower named Alan, and he said to me, Tony, what are your thoughts on Michael Bay producing a live-action film of Dora the Explorer? And when I got that, I thought that was ludicrous. I didn't believe it at first. I'm like, there's no way this is an actual article. I clicked on it from the Hollywood Reporter, boom! Dora the Explorer movie in the works with Nick Stoller. And I was like, okay, wait a minute, this might be a fake news story. Let me go check IMDb, because if it's on IMDb, it's almost 99.9% accurate. It's probably going to happen. Sure enough, boom! There it was. Dora the Explorer live-action film in the works, with Michael Bay and his Platinum Dunes partners producing the film, and Nick Stoller writing the script and directing it. Now, for those who don't remember who Nick Stoller is, he's written a bunch of films like Forgetting Sarah Marshall. He's worked a lot with Jason Segel, and recently he's gone to do his own projects, like he directed Neighbors, then he directed and co-wrote Neighbors 2, he directed and wrote Storks, which I wasn't a fan of, and I also found out that he directed Captain Underpants. I did not know that he did that. So, he's been working very prolifically, you know, he's a pretty good, oh, by the way, he also did the Muppets movie. That was really good. So he's a very prolific writer, director, and he had some hits and some misses. And so hearing that he's going to be working on this project, I have even more hesitation to want to see it. I mean, I don't even think I do want to see it. I mean, who wants to see a live-action Dora the Explorer? How would that even work? I'll save that for later. But back to Nick Stoller. The fact that he's attached to this project doesn't really give me much hope that this project will be good. He's not been on the up and up. The last two projects he's done have been pretty mediocre, at least for me. I wasn't a fan of Captain Underpants, and I was sure as hell not a fan of Storks. Both of which are family movies, and I'm guessing Dora the Explorer is going to be a family movie. I mean, come on, you're not going to make a PG-13 Dora the Explorer. What are you, college humor all of a sudden? That's actually one of the things I thought about when they announced they were doing this live-action film. It's like, oh, did you guys just watch College Humor and say, you know what, that's not a bad idea. Let's do that. In fact, didn't they say in the live-action or the College Humor video for Dora the Explorer that was produced by Michael Bay? If they said that, oh my God, they predicted the future. And after reading the article and after getting all my laughs out of the way, I started contemplating to myself, how would a Dora the Explorer live-action film work? Like, are they gonna try to follow the same formula or the same format as the series? Is it gonna be like this point-and-click adventure in theaters? I don't think that's gonna work. I think that's gonna be really stupid. Especially since it's live action. I mean, you could get away with it if it was animation, but live action, that's just gonna look weird. Like, you're gonna have Dora like, oh guys, we're gonna go into Jungle. Do you know where Jungle is? And then you see that little clicker icon come up. Click. Oh, there it is. Could you imagine how stupid that would look? And then that's not even considering, like, are they gonna keep her a little girl? Are they gonna age her up? Is there gonna be a narrative to this story? Like, it's gonna be like her grandfather was this great adventurer and on his deathbed, he gives Dora this backpack, and he's like, in this backpack contains a lot of magical items. A boot that can make anyone talk. A magical map that can lead you anywhere. And blah, 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 blah. And in the book, the bag can also talk to you. It's a living bag, Dora, and it'll take you far away on various adventures. Go out there and live your life for Grandpa, for your abuelo. And is that what it's gonna be? And then she sets off on her adventure, and then she meets Boots in the jungle. And his name's not gonna be Boots. He's gonna grab the boots, put them on, and then he's gonna start talking all of a sudden. And she's gonna be like, I'm gonna name you. Look at the boots. Boots! Is Swifer gonna be in the movie too? Swifer the Fox? I'm losing my voice now because I've done so many takes so far. But, like, and are the animals gonna be like real live animals? Or are they gonna be like the Jungle Book 2016 type animals, or are they gonna be like Jungle Book in the 90s, like real animals? Like, it makes me kind of think, are they gonna do like a live action CG hybrid kind of thing with it? Because if they do that, I think that's gonna be even worse than doing a live action adaptation of Dora the Explorer. I mean, the whole idea is just stupid. I don't think it's gonna work. And if you're wondering whether or not I'm mad that they are doing a live action version of Dora the Explorer, I'm not. If anything, I'm more tickled pink about it. I'm curious to see how they'll pull it off. And I swear to God, Michael Bay, if I see even one explosion in the Dora the Explorer film, I'm gonna lose it. Because if there's one thing that a Dora the Explorer live action adaptation, or not adaptation, but a live action movie should not be, it should not be an action adventure type story. It's an adventure story. Innocent kiddie adventure story. That's the type of story you need to tell, but he's only the producer. I'm sure Nick Stoller will write a more simplistic, kid-like adventure story, which I'm not against, but again, I just don't see it working, and I still think it's completely stupid. And, but really, what do we expect, guys? This is just what Hollywood is nowadays. They just keep taking old franchises, old properties, old intellectual properties, and turning them into movies. They did it with Chips. They do it with everything, man. I only pick Chips because that's an example of like an old property that they try to make into a movie, and it didn't go well because not a lot of people cared about it or remembered it. This one is more of nostalgic because our generation grew up with it, so I'm guessing they're trying to target us and our kids, which I'm sorry, I don't think it's gonna work. Sorry I kept rambling there. I'm done. I don't have any more to say about this whole Dora the Explorer live action film. But I would love to know, what do you guys think about this idea? Do you think it's as ludicrous and stupid as I do? Or do you think it could work? Do you think it actually has some potential to be good, even though Nick Stoller and Michael Bay are attached to it? Comment below, let me know, and I'm going to try to get to some of the reviews that I was supposed to do, but then this news story came up and I had to talk about this. So I'm trying to get back to those. I want to take this time to thank all of the patrons who donated to my Patreon account. The names are right here. And if you would like to donate to my Patreon account, there's a link in the description. Any amount would be enough. I appreciate it if you do. And as always, guys, if you'd like to see more videos of this channel, be a part of the Black Critic Group, please hit that subscribe button below. Like this video if you really enjoyed it. And I'm talking about the second. I still can't believe this is a real thing. As the Black Critic Guy, till then, peace, YouTube.
Werewolf for mitzvah, spooky, scary. Boys becoming men, men becoming wolf. Werewolf for mitzvah, spooky.